Well, fortunately, there is a interesting time happening with our weather. It's just getting wetter and wetter. I think, when you go out hiking, it's really getting slippery conditions out there.
It is. I've actually hiked Hamilton Mountain multiple times, and although it's a beautiful tree-covered walk or hike, boy, it can be very slick, absolutely, this time of the year. And the rain is back, as we said it would be today, and it hung out about as long as we thought it would today. In fact, I'm kind of done with it. It can move on here pretty quickly, but we will get some dry time this evening. So if you need to get outside, if you're early on getting up those holiday lights, you might have a couple hours this evening to go out there and do it if you'd like. I won't be doing mine though until we get closer to Thanksgiving or just after. Seaside right now, boy, had a nice sunset there. Some filtered clouds, looking nice as we look at the northern Oregon coast. Seven Oaks 47 degrees. Temperature up there after daytime highs in the upper 40s and low 50s. Ridgefield A&A camera up there in Clark County. A lot of rain, a lot of mist, a lot of drizzle, a lot of fog and low clouds. Kind of like we expected today. 46, we're keeping it on the cool side tonight, but it's not a heavy rain. It's just sort of that, I don't know, I guess I'd call it irritating type of drizzle or mist. Same thing in downtown Portland right now. 47 degrees. The light rain continues to fall, fog and low clouds around as well. Relative humidity is at 97%, and the wind, it's been light all day long out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour. Notice on that evening planner, we do start to dry things out. Okay, here's why I think I am quite sure we are going to dry out. The last batch of moisture just now moving through the Portland area, and it's really dry out along the coast and up through the coast range. Some drier air working in behind this front that just passed through and pushing off the south and east. So we'll get some dry time this evening. And in fact, we've got more dry time coming because there's not a whole lot going on out off the Pacific. However, that disturbance right there will swing in tomorrow and give us perhaps a chance of a couple of scattered showers on your Monday, but Monday looking not too bad. Rainfall in the valley since midnight. Kelso, you're the winner there at 4/10 of an inch. About 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch right here in the Portland, Vancouver area down to Salem. That is what we were expecting about this time last night as well. Morning lows this morning, 43s at Portland, Vancouver, 42 Hillsboro. A lot of 40s all across the map. Notice we kept those temperatures up. We were in the 30s yesterday morning, overnight Friday into Saturday. But with all the fog around, not allowed to cool down much last night. Daytime highs, remember yesterday it was just 44, 45 in the metro area. Well, today we made it up to 48. Got a little mixing of the atmosphere and was able to lift that fog up a little bit more so today. Notice 50s again out there on the coast, but this is still below where we should be. Our average is 51 for daytime high this time of the year. And there's a look at the currents right now, all there hovering in the mid 40s. All right, still watching the current visibility from Portland, I-5 corridor south. 2-mile visibility is now at Portland, Hillsboro, and Salem. Continue to deal with the fog and low clouds. We'll move a lot of that out of here, but that's very normal this time of the year, especially when we have these wet systems moving through. Hourly planner on your Monday. Notice how dry we are. There will be a few scattered showers around. We'll be up right around 50 for a daytime high. So if you've got things to do outside, maybe rake up some more leaves. Tomorrow looks like your day. Thanksgiving week, as we look ahead, still looking soggy Wednesday through Friday, a series of systems coming through. And that includes Thanksgiving as well. But the good part is still no issues with the roadways, especially going up over the Cascades. We're going to have high snowfall levels up above pass levels coming up. All right, Futurecast, quick look at this. You see the back edge of the rain moving out of the Portland area here by 8 o'clock tonight. Dry time overnight tonight. Then we move into your Monday. A few scattered showers in the morning along the coast. They could brush through the northern parts of the metro area coming up on your Monday, and that would be in the afternoon hours. All right, 7-day forecast. We'll call it light showers on your Monday, mostly midday. And then on Tuesday, rain increases, another system coming in, and that's going to go just south of Portland. It's going to pull some cold east wind out of the gorge. So I've trimmed down the high temperature for Tuesday to 47. And then it stays wet Wednesday and into Thanksgiving. But notice those temperatures, Lisa, up into the mid 50s by the time we get to Thanksgiving. And if you're looking towards next weekend, we're going to dry it out, start to cool it down as we get some colder air in here from the east side of the Cascades.
Good traveling weather, though. Thanks a lot, Steve.